So you did now see how you can also send and handle post requests and what's special about doing that with HTMX. And here I'm now sending back the new updated HTML fragment after handling this post request. And I added some attributes to make sure that this content, this HTML fragment, is inserted in the right place. Now, there also would be a different way of rendering the updated list. Not necessarily a better way, but a different way you also should be aware of. And that alternative way would actually include this redirect. Because let's say we can't change this backend code this much. Let's say for some reason we must redirect here. Therefore, as a result, as you saw, what we'll get back, since HTMX follows redirects, is the entire page again. So even though we now wouldn't replace the form with that content anymore, we would still get the wrong result. I would reinsert the page down here, and that's of course not what I want. But what we could do in cases like this, if we can't change the fact that we get back the entire page, is we could add another attribute here, hxSelect. And the idea behind this select attribute is that you can tell HTMX which part of the response data should be inserted somewhere into the existing page. Up to this point, in all the examples, we always used the entire response data, which was fine when we returned just the list, for example. But now that we're returning the entire page again, it's actually not the entire page I want to insert, but instead just a part of it. And that's exactly what hxSelect allows us to do. hxSelect again wants a CSS selector, just like hxTarget. And with that selector, we select an element in the response HTML code that should be inserted somewhere in our page. And in my case here, I know that it's just that list part, this unordered list in the entire page I get back, that I want to select and use in my existing page to replace the existing list. So hxSelect is actually also UL, just like hxTarget, but I am selecting different things here. With hxTarget, I select the element on the existing page that's visible to the user that should be replaced with the response content. hxSelect, on the other hand, selects the content in the response that should be inserted into the element that is targeted. That's the idea. Well, and with those changes made, even if we are redirecting and therefore getting the entire page again, if you save everything and you reload, you'll see that if you now insert new data and submit that form, it's just that list down there that's being updated with the new list. And that's due to hxSelect being used.